Well, good day, everybody. This is Charmaine Miller, your running partner on this journey of continual learning and personal growth. I trust this video finds you all productively well and making tremendous advancement towards your goals for this year. Yesterday, when I picked up my 6-year-old daughter from school, I asked her, "How was your day?" And her excited response was, "Tremendous, Mummy, tremendous." So that's my word for you today, and I hope you're making tremendous progress. Today, I want to begin sharing with you a few snippets from a very important and recent conversation I had with a group of dynamic educators who were making preparation for the reopening of school. Now, the principal of the school invited me to speak on the topic, imaging the final product. Ooh, believe you me, when she initially spoke to me and gave me this topic, I got excited immediately. Yes, it's good to have sessions that focus on instructional strategies and motivation, but if we don't get the inner game rolling first, then what's the point? I thought to myself, this principal is definitely a forward thinker. She understands that there is great power in the mind. I began thinking of numerous personal examples of how my mind took precedence in situations and also too how persons around me had their minds take precedence. Like the time when my 6-year-old fixated on a little bitty spider that she saw only once. Yet she allowed it to cripple her from even walking in the vicinity of where she once saw it. Not only had she adopted a mental image of something she thought to be scary, but at that time she even uttered words that mirrored her fear. "Mommy, I'm scared." Subsequently, she displayed emotions that caused her to act in a certain way. I'm hoping you're picking up on these things here. Long after she had seen the spider, she was still acting in a certain way because of what she had seen. Trust me, she was nothing short of a drama queen at that point. You would have thought that she had seen a huge snake, okay? But her reaction reminded me of the importance of mental images. When combined with powerful words and strong emotions, these three get us to act. Mental images, our words, and strong emotions. Then we have action. But the point here is how quickly the human mind responds to mental images. Perhaps we can use this knowledge to serve a higher purpose. Because this topic is rather involved today, I just want to build a case for why it's important to picture your preferred product. Now, there are three main areas that support this area: science, scripture, and even the secular world, especially in the area of sports. But today, I'll just highlight what science has to say about the mind and how it helps us to get what we picture or visualize, all right? One of my business mentors constantly reminds me that, Charmaine, you don't get in life what you deserve, you know. You get in life what you picture. That always rattles me every time I think about it. This was true for a group of patients who had just had a very invasive procedure of thoracic surgery. Now you can imagine the pain involved with healing from having your chest open and operated on. Well, a study of the patients found that though all of them received morphine to alleviate the pain, would you believe that only those who actually saw the nurses administered the meds reported feeling better? Isn't that amazing? Everybody got the meds, but only the ones with the visual cue of receiving it experienced great relief. Wow. You see, we've been wired to think in pictures. In fact, the occipital lobe that's located at the back of the head is responsible for vision and being able to visualize scenes never actually witnessed before. This is the part of the brain, among others, that is highly engaged when a child reads a story that has no pictures. It goes to work right away to create the images that bring the words to life. If you still don't believe what I'm saying, imagine with me for a minute that you are standing in your bedroom when you think of something you need from the kitchen. Okay, so what do? You walk into the kitchen and guess what? You suddenly find yourself wondering, what did I come in here for? Yeah, don't deny it. You've had those moments. Frustrated, you march back to your bedroom. And then when you get there, you suddenly remember, bam, oh, the item you need comes back to your mind. Now, the visual cues in your bedroom triggered your brain. because your brain craves for visual stimuli. So you see something in your bedroom that remind me, oh yeah, this is what I was going for. Now, since this is scientifically true, then, how then should we respond? If it's scientifically proven that the brain thrives off of visual cues, let me challenge you to do three things. First of all, figure out what you want. Now, this might sound simple, but what do you desire for your family, for your neighborhood, your church, your classroom, your students, your workplace? What do you want to see in your future? Now, if this is new for you, if you've never taken the time to actually figure out what you want, I want to encourage you just to focus on one area for now. But just know what you want. That's important. Figure out your goals. There's nothing worse than folks who have no clue of what they want in life. Because guess what? Anything goes, huh? Second thing I want you to do is fine-tune the details. Now, this is where you work on being as specific as possible with what the achievement of your goals would look like. Be specific and visualize the details because the brain loves details. The beauty actually is in the details. Begin to picture your preferred future. Now, some of you might need to daydream for a little bit, to get your juices flowing. Just sit there and just let the thoughts flow. All right. Especially if what you're desiring has never been seen before or experienced by other people. You might need to just spend some time doing that. But trust me, your occipital lobe knows exactly what to do. All right. So after you've figured out what you wanted and you fine-tuned the details, then the final thing I want to encourage you to do is find and focus on a visual cue. Now, once you have in your mind what your achieved goals would look like, find a visual that you can use to represent it and keep it in front of you. Now, this could be an object, it could be a photograph, a scrapboard, anything that you can use to anchor your desire. I have a vision board that I keep next to my bed that I look at first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Now, I created this just from simple chart paper and magazine clippings. Every day I scrutinize each magazine cutout and every symbol that I've compiled and to represent my achieved goals. I do a little bit more in terms of routine, but I'll tell you more about that another time. In the meantime, since science supports the power of the mind, remember to figure out what you want, fine-tune the details, and find and focus on a visual cue. Stay tuned for our next few videos where we'll look at the other two areas that speak to the power of the mind and then how we can use this knowledge to achieve the future we desire. I trust that this video has encouraged you and perhaps assisted you in a practical way. So feel free to share it, tag a friend, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Proactive Skill Developers, to catch up on all our upcoming videos. We would love for you to take a few seconds and type a note on our channel about how this video resonated with you or right there on Facebook. We'd always appreciate hearing from you. In the meantime, let's choose to keep learning and growing because what we learn becomes a part of who we are. And like Einstein says, once we stop learning, we start dying. So never stop learning because life, as you know, never stops teaching. Until next time, to your success.